Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Wallach. I'm the Deputy Chief of Police here at the Clearwater Police Department. My first name is Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L. Last name is Wallach, W-A-L-E-K. This morning I'll be providing you an update on the homicide investigation that I spoke about yesterday that occurred in the area of 719 Mandalay Avenue, Clearwater Beach, Florida. First and foremost, we, the Clearwater Police Department, want to thank those who came forward with information on this case. We could have not gotten to where we were or where we are without the willingness of everyone to help. I appreciate that. This case was very heinous and very violent. Our detectives worked tirelessly and non-stop since the crime occurred yesterday to get our suspect off the streets and into jail where he belongs. During the course of our investigation, we identified numerous investigative leads, specifically a vehicle that matched our initial description that we provided yesterday of a dark-colored sedan. Using various investigative methods, we identified Jermaine Adrian Bennett, date of birth 1/19/1996, as a suspect and the registered owner of the vehicle in our case. With the assistance of the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, we located and later arrested Jermaine Bennett in Wesley Chapel, Florida. He was charged with first-degree murder, which he confessed to and described as being a random act and the ills of society gotten to him. During the interview, he showed no remorse to the killing. During this investigation, we've recovered a lot of forensic evidence, and we got some very good investigative leads from our interview with Bennett. And I encourage the outstanding suspect to do the right thing and turn himself in. It's only a matter of time before we get you. The second suspect is described as a male, slender built, 6 foot to 6'2", and he knows who he is. While we continue to investigate this case, we learned of a very similar incident that occurred in St. Petersburg just about an hour before our original incident, where that victim has not passed away. We continue to work with our partnership with St. Petersburg Police Department to ascertain additional information into that investigation. I want to make it clear that this was a totally random act. The victim was not targeted. It was a chance encounter that turned deadly while the victim was simply trying to ride his bike home. I can take a few questions if you guys have some.
What was the upper chest trauma, or do you know the cause of it? Was it a physical or a gunshot wound?
It was severe trauma to the upper body with a tire iron, in excess of 10 times.
The outstanding suspect, the one you arrested, do they know each other?
Yes. The exact extent, we do not know that because he's provided us information, but we have not got to that exact relationship status yet.
Now, so they were riding in the vehicle together and spotted the victim out?
Yeah, they came to Clearwater for unknown reasons, the ills of society as he described it. And the victim, Mr. Chapman, unfortunately was at the wrong place at the wrong time and was severely beaten. Like I said, this was a very heinous and very violent act.
And so is the suspect that's, I guess, on the loose still, is he the main person who used the tire iron and then Jermaine was kind of just present?
Jermaine was the person that used the tire iron, but we also have information that the second suspect was involved in this investigation.
And Jermaine lives in Wesley Chapel?
Jermaine lives in Wesley Chapel, yes. I'm sorry, he lives in Tampa. He was at work in Wesley Chapel. I apologize. He was at work in Wesley Chapel.
Did he express that if he hadn't been caught, he might have done this again?
No, I think he even said the fact he'd been waiting for us all day to show up. Went right to work just shortly after doing this. No remorse at all.
Does he have a criminal history?
He does. It's small, not a lot. I believe there was a battery charge and another charge from several years ago.
Just, hearing this case and obviously investigating it, just how random is it for something like this to happen? We haven't heard of many crimes like that, especially in that area.
Yeah, this is a very random act in that area of Clearwater Beach. As you know, that this type of activity does not occur. Like I said, he mentioned that it was the ills of society, and unfortunately Mr. Chapman happened to be there, and like I said, our guys worked tirelessly to get this guy off the streets and in jail where he belongs, and he's in jail where he belongs right now.
So, I'm sorry, who arrested him, Hillsborough or Pasco?
Pasco, we worked alongside with Pasco because he was inside of Pasco County's jurisdiction. If it wasn't for their assistance, we wouldn't have been as far as we were either.
So yesterday you mentioned, surveillance video helping you, identify the vehicle, but also a lot of witnesses, just how helpful, is all of that and helping locate him?
We received a lot of information from surveillance cameras, people calling in tips and information. We received quite a bit of very good information.
And in 1996, so he's only 26 years old.
I believe it was 1/19 of 1996.
Jermaine Bennett, Adrian Bennett.
Jermaine Adrian Bennett.
Can you spell that out if you don't mind?
Sure. It's Jermaine, middle name Adrian, Adrian, last name Bennett, Bennett.
Now, the other suspect when you guys located him, is that person also be charged with first-degree murder, or?
That person knows their involvement in it, and I don't want to touch upon charges as of yet until we actually talk to that person, but like I said, during our interview with Mr. Bennett, we were provided a lot of information, and when we talk to that person, he'll be charged accordingly, because he did have an active role in this.
And Jermaine is being charged with first-degree murder?
Yes. He's currently in the Pasco County Jail awaiting extradition to Pinellas County, which probably will take a few days.